Hello, my name is Jeff Bean, the Director of Safety and Security here in the Troy School District. Welcome to the January 2026 edition of our Be Troy Safe video series. This month, we're going to talk about keeping our students safe online. The topics today will include digital safety, social media and online gaming as it pertains to our students, what we're doing here in Troy to keep our kids safe online, and lastly, we'll offer some online safety resources for our parents at home. Working together is all of our jobs to keep our kids safe in the online world. So, some digital safety and online gaming tips. We just conducted a survey through Panorama where we asked students in Troy, do they have their own cell phone? The survey was conducted 3rd through 5th grade and then also at the campus. At the 3rd through 5th grade level, 50% of our students have their own device. So kids are getting younger and younger and getting phones. We're not here to tell you what the right age is because you know your child. You know if your child's ready or not. Some telltale signs to see if your child is ready. Are they mature enough? Are they emotionally prepared? Are they responsible? Do you trust them? If so, and you get them that device, please make sure you get a device that is age appropriate. There are things out there for the younger audience that are just phones that don't access the internet. But if they do get a full-on smartphone, you can use parental control settings that are free on the device. Just talk to your service provider about that. Also, if you allow your child any social media apps such as TikTok or Snapchat or Instagram, please have them set their social media apps to private, not public, so anyone isn't able to access and see them. They need to keep those pages private, and sometimes kids don't want to. They want it public so they can get more friends and more followers and more likes. It's our job as parents to ensure their safety on there, because unfortunately our kids really aren't thinking too much about being safe when they're on social media. I'd also suggest that you turn off the location in the phone settings. If a child has a Snapchat account and their Snap Map is open and all the other kids can see it, they know where they're at all the time. Turn those location settings off so that way other people that are using the same app do not know where your child is located. Lastly, and most importantly, please monitor their activity. The best comparison I can give is in the real world, in real time, we monitor our kids. If there's a sleepover at a younger age, we're going to be checking in on them, seeing how they're doing, making sure things are okay. As they get older, they get a little more freedom. But if they leave the home, we still want to know where they're going, who they're going to be with. We need to take that same approach to the online world. As parents, we don't need to all have social media and be best friends with our kids and follow them online, but we do need to know what they're doing on their device. Parents need to check their child's phone regularly. Touch the actual apps. Sit with your kids and talk about it. Trust me, lots of kids want to share all the cool things they're doing online. And while they're sharing that with you and showing it to you, you're developing that open communication, and you're also able to monitor and see the things they're saying and doing and have those conversations in real time. It's not as hard as you think. Next, please don't let the phone or device go to bed with them, certainly not at this age. My daughter's 18, she's my baby, and we just sent her off to college this year. She finally got to take her phone to bed with her at night as a senior in high school. Kids do not need that device overnight. If they use it as an alarm clock, just buy them an alarm clock. They will look at that phone and have full access to it, and trust me, when that phone activates or alerts, they're going to wake up. They're going to look at it. They need their sleep. So keep that phone charging in a common location. While they're gaming, turn off the chat. If your kids like to play Roblox or Minecraft or even more serious games, let them play, but don't have them chat with complete strangers. Sometimes our kids are gaming with 50, 60, 100 other people. They don't know all these people, and they don't need to be communicating with them to have fun playing the game. So unless they're chatting with friends, turn off the chat feature in those games. As parents, we need to show an interest in our kids' online world. I know sometimes it's difficult. I don't understand all the games my kids played as a kid when they were younger, but I did understand the need to be there with them and talk about it and show an interest in it. Because if you're showing an interest in what they're interested in, you're showing an interest in them. They're going to trust that I can go to mom and dad and talk about problems because they know what I'm talking about. Before you let them get involved heavily in the social media or online world, help them create a plan. and practice that plan. Examples. Hey guys, if you're in a group chat and something inappropriate gets posted, what would you do? How would you handle it? Hey, if you see cyberbullying happening and it's happening to someone else, would you do something? How would you intervene? Who would you tell? Help them create that plan so when they experience these things for the first time, they'll know what to do and they'll be comfortable in those circumstances to come to you or another adult if necessary. Lastly, we need to set our expectations and enforce them. If you're setting time limits on a device or a video game, please enforce it. And if the kids violate or break any of these agreements, you hold them accountable. You take that device away for X amount of time. We need to be parents even more in the online world than we do in the real world because kids spend a ton of time on there. What steps are we taking as a school district? First, we have classroom lessons through our social emotional learning curriculum that talk about these things. We talk about digital citizenship. We talk about cyberbullying. We talk about internet safety. As the school safety director, I also do staff training and student assemblies. I have a business of my own called Safe Schools for All. For the last 14 years, I've been working with other districts, talking to students and training staff on how to respond to social media issues or online gaming problems. Here at Troy, we also have digital threat assessment. What that means is we partner with a company called Safer Schools Together, and they help track open source investigations and information on our kids' social media apps. To be clear, we're not invading anyone's privacy. We're not cracking any codes and breaking into their social media accounts. We're just seeing what's readily available as an open source tool, and they're sharing it with us in monthly reports. Any concerns they might have with any of our students. When we receive these reports, we get them to the social worker or the appropriate administrator, and we also follow up with the parents at home explaining what was going on. Last but not least, we have the Be Troy Safe section on every school website. There's plenty of resources on there for you. And as another aside, utilize the Be Troy Safe tip line. Parents can find it on any school website, and students can find it on any school bus. We have QR codes laminated on every school bus that students can scan with their device, and it takes them right to the tip line. This tip can be detailed and specific. It applies directly to the school and the administration and myself. We receive those as soon as they're sent, whether it's 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. We get them immediately, and we're able to intervene and take action. I know our kids are experiencing some problems online, and as parents, you can't do this by yourself. Let us all work together when it comes to keeping our kids safe online. Share the tips with us if it pertains to school at all. And if you ever have questions, comments, concerns, reach out to me. I'm happy to help guide you through these things as a retired law enforcement officer myself. Lastly, some online resources for you. Once again, you can visit the Be Troy Safe section of all our websites, and some great different websites for information for moms and dads are commonsensemedia.org, Safe to Help Illinois, who every school partners with for free, that offers great resources and videos and informational things for students and parents. We also have takeitdown.necmec.org. NECMEC is the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. If your child is the victim or involved in any type of inappropriate content being shared online and you need help taking it down, that's where to go. Once again, you can always reach out to me anytime you want, and I'm happy to help. Thank you very much, and have a good day.